Hey guys, it's your best five friends. I'm Kelsey. That's Rachel.
We're going to talk about Mike Perry today. Why are we talking about Mike Perry?
Because Mike Perry is a gift from God to the UFC community. I love him. Like, he gets into all sorts of shenanigans. And I'm not saying all the shenanigans he gets in are good.
Yeah.
However, his whole Twitter beef with Darren Till is awesome. Mostly because I feel like Mike Perry treats it as if it's like a real beef, and Darren Till doesn't. And yeah, Darren Till just constantly keeps at him. You know what I mean? And like those two, man. Someday I just feel like Stephen McCarty said that maybe someday they'll become friends, and I could see them.
Yeah.
He writes with me over at Heavy. Maybe I could see them maybe on like a tandem bicycle ride together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, with 3 spots, one for his girlfriend too, Victoria Gonzalez.
So let's talk Mike Perry. His last fight, he made waves because he got rid of the people in his corner and instead had his girlfriend in his corner.
She's 1-0, baby. He was right.
True.
He looked good in that fight too.
And so, I guess I don't know. What is he doing?
Now he said
he's a little
basically
bored. He went to Twitter.
He's letting somebody else as actually
He said,
she's going to be in his corner again too.
Join my girlfriend in my corner.
Highest bidder. So then we got Darren Till offered $5,000.
Well, this was meant just for like fans, right? Like
he said anyway, it's open.
Well, he said, but I think the idea was fans, and then you had Darren Till was like, "I got 5,000," and so people thought that was a done deal, right?
Then,
like Aaron Mawani talked, he was like, "Darren Till is serious. He's actually going to pay him $5,000," and there was talk that all they were missing was travel expenses. And they were good to go. Well,
it's just escalated.
So a fan outbid Darren Till. He was like 10,000.
He's like, whatever the bid is, I double it.
So what did Till do?
Till set up a GoFundMe page so that he can reach a donation goal of $50,000. Now, since the story happened this morning,
and that's the last I got caught up on.
Other like businesses basically have come up with ideas of how they can capitalize on this marketing strategy. Right? It's a smart thing. Mike Perry is a genius, people, and he's bringing a lot of shine to his name. He's a good fighter when he gets in the octagon. He's had some issues outside the octagon, and we hope he's got those straight because all this stuff is great. And I would love nothing more than to see Darren Till in the corner.
Now tell me this,
Mike Perry, and that would be great.
I've seen some
photoshopped
images.
Photoshop of him, his face on his girlfriend. That's a great one.
Yeah, there's one with Mike Perry with his girlfriend, but instead of his girlfriend, it's Darren Till's face with
on
like the hair around it.
Yeah.
Now, who made that?
I don't know. Somebody. I mean, Darren Till posted it.
Darren Till posted it though.
And had it made. Probably.
I just love this because
he set up like a fake website.
Mike Perry legitimately just can't even end because people were like, Darren Till's gonna immediately throw in the towel, or whatever.
Oh, and then Darren Till said, how he wanted to start the bidding on him throwing in the towel. So I mean, it's like a whole thing. I mean, it would be awesome though if he did throw in the towel. And then, they could fight. You know what I mean? It's like the perfect build-up to another fight.
So, I'm going to, what is that called?
Remix?
I don't know what we're going to do.
This is the remix?
You know in the NFL, when they didn't allow end zone celebrations?
Yeah.
Because they were like, you know what? Things are going to get out of control. And so, we've got to just curtail this. We got to nip it in the bud. We're not going to, no more. And then they lit up on it, right? And we had a little bit of an escalation when they got rid of the rule. It was these kind of massive, really detailed, the Vikings were would have the whole team, over there. And I feel like it's settled back down. And since then, what I want to say is that there's a little bit of that curmudgeon in me, which is whoa, hold up. Is every UFC fighter going to start doing that?
Well, then, do all the other people lose their jobs?
And that's going to be, we got to put a stop to this.
You're catastrophizing this.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm one of those people that's
you're very,
whoa, this might get out of control.
And NFL's curmudgeonry did prove to be false. It didn't, get out of hand and destroy football, right? I mean, everything's fine.
Right.
I think this is fine, too. I think people, I mean, MMA trainers are valued. They have good value. If they didn't, they wouldn't be there. They wouldn't help fighters get ready. And so what Mike Perry's doing, he's choosing to do for himself, and he's got that right to do it, and it's worked for him so far. And that story of his girlfriend and partner in the corner with him was a big story. Got him a lot of press. This thing is doing that too. And as long as he keeps winning fights, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, the story I make up is that maybe he doesn't have the
He's the one that threatened Brian Campbell from
like
CBS.
yeah, strong relationships. I imagine a lot of fighters have really strong, close relationships with their trainers, so it's important for them on fight night. And Mike Perry strikes me the kind of person that is reluctant to trust people and really let them in, and so he might not have a lot of relationships. So he's got his girlfriend, right? And that might be it for Mike Perry. And I know what that's like because I've felt that way and limited my connections with people because it's hard to trust people because they hurt you. You get hurt.
And I know, it reminds me of another person I know who had trouble trusting people. Her name was Punky Brewster. And Punky was adopted, Rachel.
We've talked about this.
You're...
The tiniest segment of the audience that even knows what you're talking about.
I know. I do it full well
so
knowing
ridiculous.
that almost nobody knows
anyway,
who or what
my
Punky
point
Brewster is. But Rachel knows.
Is that I think Mike Perry, he's turning his lemons into lemonade. He's capitalizing on, hey, I don't really care about any trainers being here with me, so what can I do? And he decided to bid it off. Does this have to be approved by the UFC?
On UFC,
it's all
UFC
escalated so fast. I have no idea.
Punky had to learn how to trust again.
All right, guys.
And I feel like...
Thanks for watching.
Oh my gosh, is Mike Perry the UFC's Punky Brewster?
It might be. Oh no. Who's going to adopt him? All right. Thanks for watching.
We love you, Mike Perry.
Please subscribe.
You're the best.
Please subscribe to our channel, guys. Hey, did you know we're 5 away from 1,000?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're close. We're so close.